at the funeral service of the late Toivo. All right, a 26-year-old South African television presenter will co-host the international segment of the BET Awards in Los Angeles later today. Nomzamo Mbatha broke the news yesterday on Twitter. SABC correspondent Bryce-Pease caught up with her to talk about this achievement and to sort of get her thoughts on the best international acts up for awards at this year's event.
So the big news from the BET Awards is that Nomzamo Mbatha is going to be co-hosting the international segment of the awards on Saturday morning. Congratulations. I saw a headline a short time ago that said the news hasn't really sunk in. How are you feeling right now?
I mean, the nerves have settled, that's for sure, but now it's about embracing the moment and what it means. It's about representing not only South Africa, but representing Africa as a whole. To be on that stage, to be able to be a part of the BETs, you know, with that magnitude, that for me means that we're winning. That for me means we're getting closer. A journalist was chatting to me earlier and she said, you know, what are you hoping it's going to do? I said, I hope it's going to make sure that next year there's another African who's going to be on that stage co-hosting. And she said, oh, but what about co-hosting it again? I said, no, it's not about me. It's about saying we're kicking down the doors. And if we're not kicking down the doors, you have platforms like BET who are opening the doors and saying, you matter, you have value, and we see you and we recognize you. So it's really just about that. And I'm just really, really excited. And it's amazing. It's amazing. It's great for my CV.
It is amazing. But let's talk a little bit about some of the huge South African representation here, particularly some of the nominees, some of the honorees, Yvonne Chaka Chaka. South Africans are doing pretty well here on the international stage.
They really, really are. You know, it's amazing. It's an amazing time for Africa. It's an amazing time for South Africa as well. There's so many of our people, there's so many of our artists and media personalities who are just getting recognition and who have platforms around the world. You know, it says something. It says we need to work harder in bringing in more people, in saying, you know what, there's actually another girl who's really awesome, or there's another guy who's really awesome. And of course, it's about making sure that the culture is perpetuated as well, to say that we're here and we're representing.
So let me finally put you on the spot, right? I mean, so we've got AKA, this is his third nomination. We've got Nasty C, I think this is his first. He's 18 years old. Amanda Black, who I don't think has made it, Babes Wadumo. Any favorites?
Okay, I'm going to be very, very fair right now, and I'm going to say, in terms of visionary, in terms of making the sounds that are now being curated by your Drakes internationally, he's got Billboard Awards. Okay, I'm talking about WizKid. He's so young, he's working really hard, and what he's done for the continent is just so admirable and it's commendable. And what it's done is that it's now shunned the light on your Nasty C's. Nasty has worked really, really, really hard. Of course, my first go-to is Babes Wadumo, because you know that's my girl and she's from my hometown. But Nasty C, I'm really rooting for him. He's worked hard. I've got his album. I've always had his album, and it's really brilliant.
So can you dance like Babes?
Yeah.
And as they say in television, we'll be right back. Nomzamo Mbatha will be co-hosting the international segment of the BET Awards early Saturday morning here in Los Angeles.